and then 20. Pick a fucking number.
I'll show you all the videos. When I said 15 to 19, it's actually more. And Tim can agree with you.
No, I'm not going to agree with you. I already told you that it's not.
Not with Tay and Eric. Not with Tay and
Oh.
Eric, just as a whole.
Well, Faith, we already know you've gifted more than $19,000. You gifted over $15,000 in the last 6 months.
Yep.
Okay.
That's clear. But all of that
Faith,
money
it's
was
not
not
fair.
gifted to Eric and Tay.
Yes, it's not fair for you to say that. You're not understanding. That's what you're not getting.
Okay.
You've obviously gifted other people other than Tay. Yes, you've gifted Tay some money. Correct. I don't know what you gifted her before I started dating her. I have no idea, and I say this every single time. But again, that day you gifted her big on Favorited, I sent you everything she made back to you.
I'm not asking for it back.
I'm not saying you're asking for it back. But I told you multiple times, stop gifting, stop gifting, stop gifting. And that money came out of my pockets eventually. So at the end of the day, the only person losing money there was me.
Eric, I'm not saying anything. I never said y'all were bad people. I said I don't regret a single cent. But I'm telling the chat that I've sent out infinitely more than I've ever received.
Faith, but that was not the narrative originally.
On your live earlier, you said word for word, I sent Tay 15 grand. That's the problem.
I think she said 19 grand earlier.
No, when she just had her little live on her, when she pulled up.
Sorry, there's so many numbers. I apologize.
Well, granted, this is just for this year. So, I sent Tay $3,600. Again, I do not regret a single cent.
All right, this year as in 2025 or 2026?
2025.
Okay, so last year.
Mm-hmm. Plus favorited as well, which I have received.
Yeah, Faith, but you're understanding $3,600 is a lot different from $20K that you were claiming?
Yes. $3,676.00. That's a lot different from 19,000.
And Faith, if I had to give a rough estimate on the money I've spent to come see you for 4 days, mind you, we were planning on driving, and I bought the flights for the next day, so I was paying first class prices for economy seats. Okay, I spent just about around there, maybe even more. I would have to go look, but just to come see you for 4 days, not to mention to get a rental car to drive an hour to you and an hour back every single day.
I know. And I'm not saying anything. I love you guys, both of you. And all I'm saying is to the chat, y'all need to chill with the whole scammer concept. Like, if I was a scammer, yeah, I asked for money. That's pretty much the only thing I can go down for.
I'm trying to make the correlation as to why the whole scammer thing is being reflected on Eric and Tay. Like, one thing doesn't have something to do with the other. So I'm confused. Like, what's the connection there?
I've never in a million years said that. And Eric can tell you that.
Well, why are you bringing that up about being a scammer? That has nothing to do with this.
No.
Those scams
because
have nothing to do with this.
I'm not talking about Eric, though, Tim. I'm not talking about Eric or Tay. People say that I've just spent all the money on myself and or gifted other people. When in reality, I spent my own money plus some to do all of it.
Okay, beloved. I think you might need some rest, beloved. All right. But listen, one thing doesn't have anything to do with the other, right? Those scams, huh?
I was just talking in the chat.
Oh, okay. those things that they're calling scams has nothing to do with what you did with that money that you took out loans for.
I
No
took
one
out
held a gun
loans
to
to give
you,
people. And I'm not
Faith.
saying that. I'm not
Faith.
complaining about that at all.
You went to every Native American tribe in the United States of America and took their money. Okay? That you wanted to be Oprah Langhorne so bad. All right? Everybody gets money and this and that and buying and that's on you. And I don't know why you're up here if you gave it in good faith.
I
You don't want
did.
it back.
I don't want it back.
So I'm confused.
What's the relevancy behind it then, Faith?
Right.
Why is it a relevant topic now?
Because people are saying that I just take. When in reality, I give.
I
All of it.
agree. I agree. But it's the way you're from my opinion and my perspective of what I'm seeing from these people. It's the way you're going about getting the money and asking for money.
Okay. Well, yes, I asked for it, but that doesn't mean that I just ran away with all your money. Because
Who said you ran away with money?
that's what Eric said. I asked for money and the way I went about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way you go about asking these people for money is the reason why they're calling you scammers or calling you a scammer.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's not a skit. That's not a skit. That's not a play. That's real life.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Because I want you to say, oh, well, it was a skit. There's nothing about this conversation that's a skit.
No.
This is a real conversation that we're having.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you owe them an apology.
I'm sorry. I am. I sent the money willingly. I have no ill will, no nothing. I've never regretted a single cent. Now, my family are just weird, but me as a person, I've never regretted a single cent. I've sent Tay, you, Joe Smo, Jeffree Star, whoever the fuck. Okay? I don't regret that, and I never will.
But
Then
you should regret it.
why were you
I'm sorry.
asking for the thing so badly then?
Why was I asking for what?
The spreadsheet.
What do you mean? I was asking for the spreadsheet because y'all need data, apparently. According to the files, y'all need data.
No,
Well,
they didn't need data. You should produce the data. And that's why I said that. We're not going off of hearsay. Until you are able to adequately produce the data, there's no conversation.
No, I know.
And you couldn't produce it.
So I produced it now.
No, you didn't. We still don't have the data. What you produced
I
was
have
data
it
that you
in
told me.
videos. I have it in videos.
Faith, when did you produce that data?
The videos? 10 minutes
When
ago.
did, thank you. And I've been asking you for that data for how long?
Like 4 months.
Exactly. I've been
But I
asking you for
didn't
4
think it
months
was
for that data.
relevant because
Right.
it was not this year.
Faith, it doesn't matter. I asked you for each year and you only produced this year and you said there was no other gifts to Eric and Tay. Now you're going to come
There
out with
wasn't.
more data.
Eric and Tay never received gifts in 2024 or 2023.
That any of the right. So then, thank you for proving my point. So that means that the data that you were trying to apply to them is not applicable. You cannot apply that there.
Was the cumulative number, which
Faith, the number was the whatever thousand I gave you, whatever 3,000, whatever that is. That's the number.
19,000 or the 15,000 I was saying was the cumulative number of all the gifts added up plus more.
Faith, I already know that, but do you know that? Because you're pinning that on Eric and Tay.
I know that. I know that now.
Yeah, you knew that 10 minutes ago when I've been trying to tell you this for how long?
Like 4 months.
Right.
So
So, Faith, you can't just sit here and blame. Say you gave Tay $15,000 when in fact that is the number you gave everyone in total.
Yeah.
For the last 6 months.
And
Right.
not to mention all the other gifts I've sent in 24 and 23. So what I'm trying to get the chat to realize is that I have sent so much out of the kindness of me.
Listen, Oprah, what I'm trying to get you to realize is that if you saved your money, you'll be able to move and get all the things that you want, and then you won't have to scam these people. Yeah. And you can't put that responsibility back on anybody else and say it's their fault. And it's you. You got to own that.
No one's saying it's their fault at all. It's mine.
Right. Right.
It's my fault.
Well, at least you got the number correct this time, Faith.
Yeah.
So now everyone can clear the air that it's not. It's $3,600 that Faith sent Tay. So just so everyone knows.
Yeah. And like I said, I will never regret who I sent anything to, whether it be Elmo, Big Bird, Eric, Tay.
I'm just clearing it up so that when you get mad tomorrow or whenever else, it's not, oh, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to out those SOBs because I gave them $90,000 and I gave them breath to breathe and how dare they and all this nonsense.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
I know.
And you're not going to keep friends around you by doing this.
I was saying the cumulative number. Okay?
Okay.
That's all I can say.